All right, let's engrave this 32-ounce tumbler from makerflo. This is pink, and so we are going to do a full wrap design on it. Now, I've never attempted a full wrap design really before, so I'm super excited to give this a go. Because the top of this is not the same diameter as the body, I did have to 3D print a little cap jig here that will go in, so that way when it's in the rotary, it will spin correctly. All right, so we are going to set this here in the Roto Boss jig here for the Thunderbolt laser, and then I'm going to make sure that this is level. It actually is already level because this is the same cup I used the previous time I used our rotary attachments. And then the next thing we're going to do is we are going to autofocus this. So we'll hit autofocus on the control panel. It will do its thing. And then we can put it over here, and I'm going to hit the origin, and then we'll frame it to see how that looks. So it looks like we're just off just a little bit here. So I'm going to manually bring this over, and then we'll frame it again and see how that looks. That looks pretty perfect to me. And then, so now that's all good. We're level. We have done the autofocusing and we did the framing, so we know it's gonna fit. So finger crossed I have the right steps per inch. So let's send this job to the laser. All right, so we're here in Adobe Illustrator. And so I have made my artwork in Adobe just because that's a program I use every single day. And I kind of had this Come On Barbie Let's Go Party logo right here in the middle, and then I just added and drew all these different elements. We did some warp text just to make it fun, and we got Ken, Barbie, just some things girls like, and of course we got a unicorn in there, because why not? But so now that this is ready to go, I'm just going to save it as an AI file, because this is what I'm going to import into Lightburn to make sure that all my dimensions are accurate. And if you want to get this template, I will provide this in the description as well. But so for the height, I'm using 7.5 inches, and for the width, 11.3 inches. So for me and my steps per inch on my laser, this is the size that worked for me. So make sure you're doing all your own measurements for your own cups and everything to make sure you're gonna have the best outcome possible. Always want to do a lot of testing before you run the final job. So let's jump over into Lightburn now. All right, so my computer screen recording is not working for whatever reason. But so here's our artwork. We have turned it sideways, and we set the origin to the middle right, because with it sideways, this actually becomes the top middle here as well. And so we are going with 300 speed and 95% power. I have to do that for my laser. I'm not sure why. Those are the settings that work for me. So we can hit send. We can click OK. And then now we're ready to engrave it. All right, I think I actually got this spot on, because I'm trying to find the seam, and I think the seam is right there. And to me, you can barely tell that that is the seam, but I'm so happy there is no overlapping or anything. But let's go get this cleaned up and see how much this thing sparkles. And then I'm gonna use my little Dremel with a sponge attachment on here to clean off the rest of the soot. And you can see once it's been scrubbed, it looks shiny. This thing turned out so awesome, and look at that shine. Again, these tumblers from makerflo, they just engrave like butter, and they look so good. This is my first time doing a proper full wrap, and it actually succeeded, which is super awesome. Make sure you guys are following me if you want to see what I'm up to and making next. Come on Barbie, let's go party.